Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects and the like. Thanks for joining in. Welcome all Mandela effectians. We have some brand new Emmys to bring to you guys, ones that have not been seen on any other channel before. So we're excited to bring you those. I'm joined with Teresa Lynch and Sandy Diva, my two residue hunters. And for all of you out there, welcome to our show. Let's go ahead and begin. Sandy, you
Well,
want to
I
in
do
on
want to
some of
say
the
that,
new Emmys?
sure. I do want to say that Curiouser is supposed to join us tonight, so hopefully she'll be here soon. Um,
Yay!
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 yeah, yeah, I'm
And
actually,
that's why we're calling it the Mandela Zone. Isn't that right, Sandy? Because all four of us are from four different time zones.
yes,
We
we're,
got one
we're
person in the
all
chat.
across the U.S. Hello,
Somebody's.
I can't even
I
pronounce
don't
it.
know who that is.
We have,
Well, they don't know us either. They don't know why they're subbed, but welcome.
Well, welcome, new
Maybe you'll
subber.
decide to stay.
hey Matt, welcome. And is it Strange G3? Strange. Oh, the name is Strange, but it's spelled out with numbers.
Yeah,
Welcome,
strange.
Strange. And then we got George Rodriguez. Is there anywhere we can see the real JFK assassination? Yes, you can see. There are plenty of like renditions out there.
Mhm.
Right, Sandy?
Yes, I'll find.
And
I'll
most of the,
find. I'll find a YouTube link of the real one.
yeah, and most of the ones don't they show like four people in the car?
They do.
They do.
No.
Okay, I
Well, we
have
have
the Zapruder film. I'm gonna put that in the link.
yeah, there's a Zapruder film. Yeah,
But
The
um,
it's
link in the chat. I mean, there you go.
we do have one huge birthday to mention today, and whose is it? Teresa's?
your father's.
No, it's Tom
Oh,
Hefner's birthday.
oh, I'm sorry.
Do we have
I'm
any
gonna
other
write
birthday?
that in the chat. Happy birthday, Tom Hefner.
I thought it was your birthday, Brian. Your father's birthday.
No, his is in September. Tom Hefner's birthday is today.
Oh, I need to do a post later on. Thank you, Brian. My bad. I'll do post later. I feel bad. Yeah,
Welcome,
it's hard to
Rob.
see the birthdays now. Facebook messed everything up. Seriously.
Well, since we have someone in the chat who doesn't even know what this channel is about,
Oh, you might want to tell
um,
him, Brian.
well, we cover Mandela effects, brand
You
new
might not know
ones,
what a Mandela is.
not the standard ones that the world seems to know, like Bernstein Bears is now Berenstain. Uncle
Explain an
Sam's
American
hat
Mandela effect, Sandy.
never had stripes. It's always been white. You know, the J.C. Penney has an EY instead of just a Y. Those are the old
Monopoly Man.
Mandela effects. We,
Monopoly.
yeah, the Monopoly Man doesn't have a monocle, never
Yeah, it never
has.
existed.
So those are the older Mandela effects. We cover new ones. Sometimes we cover residue of old ones, but
Yeah, we
tonight we're
can
just
find it.
focusing on new Mandela effects.
Well, that's
So
that's
we
awesome. Uh,
so, so we hope that Strange will stick around with an open mind and maybe enjoy it.
Learn some stuff. Yeah.
Very well
because
could be Strange. I agree.
a lot of these effects they do hit you hard. They hit home with
Oh, they do.
and like Teresa, didn't you tell me something about your boss, maybe or something? Someone close to you said that he admitted to one of the Mandela effects. It just that
Actually, he woke up to actually three or four of them. He remembered C3PO having all gold. He remembered Arnold Schwarzenegger saying "I'll be back," and now he just says "I'll be back" without the accent. He remembered um, he remembered the Monopoly Man having the monocle. So yeah, he's woke up quite a few things now, and he pretty much admitted it. A little stunned, but he admitted it. He keeps wanting to get in the group. I keep denying him.
What is that you're showing here, Sandy? That YouTube link?
Well, he's saying the Zapruder film is fake footage.
What?
So I'm saying try
Well,
this and something else instead. I have one that's the actual footage. It says like in parentheses next to it. So I'm saying try this or that or this. Here we go.
well, how about Rob Beers? Is it?
Beers, yeah, beers.
Years, yes.
How about the
How about
1952 flying train in Germany?
no
I've never
way.
heard of it.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Ask if he's in my group. He can post that. If not, I'll post it and give him credit. How's that? Ask him if he's in my group. Rob, are you in my group?
Oh my goodness. No, I've never
Let's
seen
see.
this before.
Sandy, I'm going to post it later on and give him credit, okay?
Wait, I have seen this before. Now that I see it in color, I've seen it before. It may have
What
been
is
in
it?
Teresa's group. I'm going to send it to the three of you. This
Oh,
may have been in your group, Teresa. I'm not sure. Here, I'm going to show it to you. Tell me if you've seen it before.
oh, it might be in there already.
Yeah, it may already be in the group. And the group
Oh,
I'm
let me look.
speaking of is Teresa's Facebook group, Mandela Reality Residue Hunters,
If anyone,
which I could put a link in the chat if anyone wants to join it.
yes, just make sure you answer all the questions if you want to get in. Hi, Captain Kirk. Welcome.
Welcome, Captain Kirk.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
It said George Rodriguez says the real footage only has four people: JFK, his wife, Governor Connolly, and the driver.
Yeah,
But where's the real footage? What's
that's
he?
what I
What's he?
want to know. Where is it?
Those are the only
Let's see.
footages I found that were listed as the original.
How do we find the real footage?
Oh, thank you, Rob Beers. He says, love this live show, y'all.
Aw.
Thank you, Rob.
What is that? Captain Kirk says, I have an important message from the Lord T. What's that?
Captain Kirk, you want to explain? I'm curious to hear about that.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, George Rodriguez was saying that's the question I was asking. Is there anywhere we can see the real footage?
Oh.
Yeah, the only links I found that said the actual footage I put. So if they're not the actual footage, then I don't think so. No, not on YouTube at least.
I think it's hidden.
Well, the actual film, the real one, was actually, remember, it was lost or it got messed up. So
Interesting.
they had to rely on Zapruder's film.
Of course it did.
Yeah.
Well, Brian, do you want to get started?
Sure. Let's go ahead and begin.
Okay. Well, it's all on you. Pick a folder. Just don't pick the gardens one. We need Curiouser here.
All right, I'm hitting refresh in case. Let's see.
Captain Kirk says, the Lord told me the image and face of the Antichrist is the same character in Pet Goat 2 video.
What's he saying? I'm sorry.
He said, share that image to the world.
What?
I'll go look.
Okay, so hang on. So I see it. There was the GoFundMe one. Okay, is it after that one with the club? Bam Bam. Is that where we're beginning, Sandy?
Which one? No, those are the old ones, but you can show it again. Yeah. Those are the old ones I just covered on my channel. I would need a link, Captain Kirk, because there's a lot of things labeled that.
Let's start off with something. a little bit more familiar to everyone, let's look into Somewhere Over the Rainbow. In the movie The Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Can we look at that one?
Sure.
Let me share my screen.
I would not recommend playing that. You will get a copyright.
Okay. Well, everyone at home, you guys are free to play it on your own device. The song "Somewhere Over the Rainbow" has changed. We have another Wizard of Oz change. We keep talking about this movie that it just keeps changing. So Judy Garland's version. What's that, Teresa?
Don't forget about the bow tie change too. That's like a recent one for some people.
Are you talking about Fred?
No, the bow tie on the Tin Man is like a new one for a lot of people.
That's not a recent change, Teresa. Either Rena or Fiverr covered that.
Oh, okay.
That's not recent.
All right. So who does the credit go for this find? Sandy, do you know? Do we know, Teresa?
Me. This is my find.
Sandy found it.
Unless I put a name at the top, it's mine.
Okay.
Anyone who puts my name on stuff I find.
All right, Sandy, would you like to sing the part that way?
No, I can't do that. I can't.
Okay. So the part
Teresa
goes.
will. Teresa will.
Okay, Teresa, you want to sing it?
The words are on the screen. Teresa?
Hold on. I gotta have a seat. I gotta have a sip. Hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
Where do you want me to start? Where's this someday?
Wish upon.
Okay. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, blank above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me.
Yes, it goes very. That was very good, Teresa. You have a lot of boldness. So thank you for sharing that.
I'm not a good singer, but I used to do really good at karaoke.
You're very bold because there's hundreds of thousands of people that are going to see this video. So we're trying lemon drops blank above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
Okay. What do you guys remember? Blank above the chimney tops.
And we can't give it away, so you'll have to post it in the chat. So let's see what the chat is saying. I'm turning to the chat. So again, something above the chimney tops. What is it?
I don't know if Captain Kirk can post a link because he's not a moderator, is he? Does he have a wrench? I can't see wrenches here. No, he doesn't. Anyone know what the blank is? Brian, you're going to have to leave it on the screen, I think, because no one's answering right now.
All right.
Hey, Lost in Space. Lost in Space is completely guessing. No, it's not snow. It's okay if you don't know.
If you don't know, it's okay. For those of you that are just joining us, we're trying to solve this mystery as to what.
You don't have it up on the screen. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so blank above the chimney tops. Now you have three choices here. What are they, Sandy?
Okay, so if they don't know it, they're just gonna be guessing. But is it up, away, or high?
High.
I'll put the choices in the chat. Maybe it'll help them remember, but I don't know. I don't think they know the answer to this. See, I know this song so well.
I remember high above the chimney tops. 100%.
I
Oh
remember
my
a
gosh,
different
Captain
guy.
Kirk. We see it. I took a screenshot, but I'm deleting it because we can't leave that here. We
What
can't leave your
happened?
phone number
Did
in
you
the
get a
chat.
screenshot of the YouTube video?
I can show
Sandy,
your email, but not your phone number. Huh?
did you get a screenshot of that?
I did. I took a screenshot. And like I said, I can leave the email up, but I'm not going to leave his phone number up. That's not right.
Everybody's going to see his phone number.
This chat will always be here years from now, and you will get spammed. So email can go to the spam filter. You don't want phone calls from crazy people. So I deleted that.
Over the rainbow, way up high.
Okay, wait. So Lost in Space says, oh, wait, it is high above. And that is what I remember. It's
Oh,
always been high above for me.
not for
No
me.
matter what version I listen to, it's always been high above the chimney tops. But now it's always been away. Away
Way up.
above
I
the chimney
remember
tops.
way.
Way above the chimney tops is what it is now. You're saying, right?
It's away, yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge Emmy for me because I remember 100% high above the chimney tops. Luckily, there's is
Now,
Israel.
yeah,
I can't
well,
pronounce it. Good luck with that one.
Amakalilo. Oh,
Yeah, they just call him Is for short.
yes.
He
And
remembers
Houston
high.
high as well. Yes.
And if you
Captain
look,
Kirk, if you want me to leave your phone number, I will, but you're gonna have to retype it because once it's deleted, I can't bring it back. There you go.
troubles
If you
melt
want
like
to delete
lemon
it,
drops. In the lyrics on Google, it says where the troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops.
no. Some
But the
people
way you
remember
sing it,
way. This is a different person. If you look at the top, it's Sean somebody.
yeah,
Those aren't the
Sean.
official lyrics. Yeah. Some
Some
people
remember.
remember way. Some people remember up. Some people remember high. But it's always been away. AWAY.
There's some residue right there. Judy Garland, somewhere over the rainbow.
Yours.
High above the chimney tops is where you'll find me. And again,
So Eddie Von Keem remembers way above, but it's always been away with an A before the
yeah,
way.
she says away, right?
Yeah.
That's so weird. It doesn't even make sense logically at all. High
Hi, Mark.
above the chimney tops right
Yeah,
here.
Brian. Mark says, just to let you know, my channel has been taken down, so we'll be on System Failure 2 from now on.
Yeah, YouTube is cracking down. We have to keep everything somewhat to their liking, I guess. Uh, let's see, where trouble melt like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. There's another piece of residue there. Oh, here's one on a what is that? A locket or something, or a necklace?
Necklaces, yeah. There's a necklace and a keychain.
A keychain.
Last I checked, Israel did not wear the ruby slippers, so pretty sure it's referring to Dorothy.
Again, all this with the green borders. You can find tons of residue online. This is all good stuff, Sandy.
Thank you.
There's a meme. Teresa, is any of it? Did you find some residue for this one?
No.
You have some residue for another one, right? What's an Emmy that we could talk about? Which one?
We're gonna go to ants. Teresa and I both worked on ants.
Ants. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Eddie Von Keen, System Failure 1, the first channel. was taken down.
Yes.
Have a great night, Captain Kirk. Thanks for being here. We will check
Thank
it
you,
out.
Captain. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Saji.
Okay, so you want to read this one, Teresa?
Teresa?
I think she's on mute.
I recently discovered two types of ants with big butts.
Good night, system. Good night, Mark.
We should have played that song by Sir Mix-a-Lot for this one.
No.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, Teresa, go on. You can say mine. Teresa?
Teresa? I guess I'll read it.
Teresa.
So, they're a delicacy, I guess. People actually eat the butt portion of the ant.
Yes.
Kind of cool, actually.
That's disgusting.
The leafcutter ant butt is a Colombian delicacy, sold roasted, and costs approximately $40 a pound. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that crazy?
Roasted ant butts.
I know it's seen big butts before. The butts are good.
I can't. I can't
Yeah,
with that.
do you notice some ants have stingers? I noted that a while back.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Teresa, you want to read this?
Yes. Can you hear me?
This
Yeah.
is one that I found.
Oh, can I read yours, Sandy?
Go right ahead.
The second ant is the honeypot ant, a living larder which gorges its belly with food, and the other ants extract the food from them. And this is Sandy's part that she found.
It's like something straight out of Men in Black, isn't it?
You guys, can you, Brian, it's a little bit too big. Can you make it a little bit smaller?
Okay.
Sorry. From Mexico, these ants look normal prior to ingesting the food. Good find, Sandy.
Thank you, Teresa.
Look how weird they look.
I'm with you, Beanie Baby. You're never going to
And
see me eat an ant. So this is what they
What?
look like. Look how crazy these things look.
Big butts. I feel you guys, Ann.
What do they fill up with? What do their butts fill up with?
The food.
Is it food?
Whatever. It's food. They like sugar.
Basically, you store your food in your butt.
They store it, and then the other ants, the worker ants, siphon the food out of them.
Hi, Saji. Oh, Saji's here. Hey, Saji.
Yeah, I already said hi.
This next part. Sandy, why don't you read this one?
All right. Since we're talking about ants, I also found an ant that makes bubbles out of its butt. It's all about butts with the ants.
Which is crazy, isn't it?
The Asian Pacundilla, I think that's how you pronounce it, ant creates butt foam to protect itself from predators. Never heard of this. Never seen anything like this.
I could just see little Johnny going to school right now telling his teacher about this.
They can produce two different forms of foam, stringy and bubbly, to meet their protective needs. Yeah, I know, right? Butt foam.
Like someone, like, just tell your teacher about it. All right, so what do we have?
Saji, that was a Photoshop, so I'm gonna hide that. I don't want people asking about it. That was a Photoshop. I found the original image.
What?
I hid it for a reason, Teresa. I'll tell you after the show.
I didn't even get to see it.
I'll tell you after the show.
Let's see. We got to take a break from bugs just for a minute because we got another bugs one to share with you guys. But what color do you guys remember the boat in Willy Wonka?
It was white and what? Actually, we have an image to show.
Yeah, I got the graphic.
Of how it is now and what I remember. And if you remember something different, I'm all ears in the chat.
Give me 1 second here. I'm having a slight difficulty getting it up here, getting up the graphic.
And I'm talking about the original Willy Wonka, not the new one with Johnny Depp. The original Willy Wonka.
I got click happy, and now I'm sitting here watching my cursor run in circles.
Oh, lovely. Well, we have one answer from Eddie Von Keen. He remembers red.
Red?
Which is...
Make sure you're specific about the scene. That might help a little bit.
I'm going to jump back and come back in, okay?
Okay, Brian. Yeah, the boat scene, like when they go through the tunnel and it's all trippy looking.
Like, I call it psychedelic. They're going like on a psychedelic trip.
Teresa, you just went robot. You just went all robot-y.
I said like the psychedelic.
Yeah, the psychedelic boat ride.
Yeah. Brian, will you be back?
Brian didn't even leave, so I hope he can come back.
Where'd he go?
His computer was crashing.
Oh no, that ain't good.
He's on his computer. He's on his lady's computer.
Oh my God!
Well, there's two. It's a double.
Yeah,
it's a double, Brian.
Can you
How did that happen?
I don't know. That's happened to me before.
Your computer crashed. That's what happened. Can you remove it though?
I think, but me that's not talking. Okay, there it goes. It bounced. That was my clone.
Can you pull up the graphic?
Yeah, sure.
That's so weird.
Because so far we only have one answer from Eddie Von Keen. Red.
Red? I can see that, Sandy.
What color do you remember the boat, Willy Wonka?
Definitely not blue.
And like I said, if you remember another color, like Eddie Von Keen remembers red, please leave that in the chat. I'm curious what you remember.
That'd be funny, Sandy. He goes, yeah, sure, like I'm going to be the guy who remembers the color of the boat on a psychedelic boat trip. But I digress, LOL. You're funny, Saggy.
I feel like it was red though, for real.
Yeah,
well, I'd have to make it red. See, I remember it pale. I don't remember a bright color.
I don't remember the blue.
I don't remember the blue at all.
Okay.
It's blue now.
What does Dan remember?
I didn't ask Dan yet.
It's like a cobalt blue, right?
It's a cobalt blue. I don't remember that. It is blue for Lost in Space. There is red on it, which might be why you guys remember the red. All right, so I'm going to give you my case as to why it was not. So the colors I associate with Willy Wonka are purple, pink, yellow, gold, and white. Never dark blue. It's very pastel in the Wonka land. Very pastel. I can't talk. Pastel colors overran Willy Wonka's factory. Here's the tubes that this is actually a mock-up, like a wax. It's not the actual scene, but the actual scene, the tubes were pink. There's pink inside every room.
What?
And then you have this blue boat. It just doesn't fit. Now, go to the next image. The only blue I remember in the movie is Violet turning into a blueberry and her clothes. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only blue I remember.
Yeah.
And even in the new Willy Wonka, it's a different boat, but it's also pink.
Yeah, you're right. And I've heard that the newer, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, um, I've heard is more accurate to the book.
Yes. So
Candyland.
this is how it is now with the blue boat.
Oh, they even had a Lego version. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They make everything out of Legos.
Yes, they do. Now the next image is residue. Oh no, wait, no. This image is people using multiple colors, blue and pink. So there's a poster with purple and pink. There's a drawing with like a brown boat with a pink roof. These are people using all different weird colors, but pink is in it.
Yes, you're right. How did you find that?
Pink. Oh, wait until you see the residue. So there's people on stage using umbrellas, pink and blue. Now here's the actual residue of people remembering pink.
Yeah, you're right. Wow. I also want to talk about the logo. So there's been a merge, right?
We've already talked about the merging, but it's changed again. There's a dot in the O that wasn't there. It's so minor, I just threw it in here. But you see the dot in the O?
I see it.
That wasn't there. We've covered the weird triangle dot in the A, the K and the A being merged, but
You
that
know,
dot is brand new.
there is a possibility that I might have traced this logo. If you go back and watch my videos from the past,
Uh-huh.
you know, I have like almost 2,000 videos uploaded, Sandy. Yeah, in one of these, I think I traced that logo.
That is an awesome user in the chat.
Who's
Honest
that?
Hunter Hayden. Love it. Honest Hunter Hayden.
Yeah, me too. I love it, man. Lost in Space is blue for me. Back in the day, Spaces back in the day were all kinds of colors in the movie.
You don't want to say that. You don't want to say that.
No, I don't want to say that. All right.
That's true, Saji. You know you're watching a real Mandela Effect channel when people say things like, wait till you see the residue.
What about we're talking about Willy Wonka? Why don't we talk about Charlie the Tuna?
Okay, this is Teresa's. Teresa can talk about Charlie the Tuna.
Hi.
Hi.
So how many members in the chat remember Charlie the Tuna? He's been around since late 60s, guys. What color eyes do you remember Charlie the Tuna having? Anyone? Charlie Tuna, remember him? What color do you remember his eyes being?
Now, what? Now, this was a cartoon?
Yeah.
No, it's the mascot for Starkist Tuna.
Yeah,
but the thing is, we're not talking about the black dots. The black dots are consistent. We're talking about the rest of it. Around
where the eye, where the glasses are at. That part. What color do you remember? Anybody in the chat?
Not yet. Still waiting on an answer.
I'm gonna have to roll with white, but then again, I don't know.
Okay, that's a good guess. Any other guesses? Nobody's saying this in the chat. Sandy.
Oh, well, you got an answer, Teresa.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Flesh. No, that's on Dan's show.
You're on the wrong chat.
Yeah, that we did the flesh thing. So I remember the background being white, just like on the picture right there on the right. But now we have all different color variations.
Well, currently it's white. Currently it
Currently,
is
they're
white.
white.
But like Teresa
But
said, that's the next. You can read it, Teresa.
for the majority of our childhoods, they were pink as well as gray. We do not remember him like this.
Mhm.
And look at the way the eye is for Charlie. Do you see that? The eyes on his hat?
Yeah, the eyes where his glasses are. In other words, yeah.
Yeah, do you see the pink?
There seems to be a pattern here, right?
Pink is the
Yeah,
new
I talk
eye.
about that in a couple right there.
Pink is the new eye Emmy pattern. Apparently, we just saw it happen to the rabbits in Alice in Wonderland, and Frosty the Snowman. Yep, Sandy, you're right on that one.
Yep. Pink is the new yellow.
As for Starkist, there is now versions with a dash, which I don't ever seen before, but it doesn't have a dash now. And there's another weird thing that I've seen, guys. Um, okay, never mind.
What
There's
is it?
different versions. See the pink? Look at the gray on the left-hand corner. You got pink, you got gray. I tried to find a lot of different ones for Sandy, so she had a bunch of gray and a bunch of pink. And then there's one other color, guys. Wait till you see it. Remember, Sandy?
No, Teresa,
the
I couldn't find that. I couldn't find it anywhere. So if
I
you
sent
have
to
it,
you.
send it. I know I can't find it. Send it to me on.
Oh, there it is. More pink.
More pink, right?
More pink. Yeah.
Guys.
Look at the one on the left-hand corner. That one's kind of weird. That one's like, oh, and look at the blue one. Look at the blue on the bottom left. Never seen that story, Charlie. They made him pink.
And there's a gray on the top right.
Yeah, I mean, I could see gray or white. That's all.
But pink
Yes.
looks weird.
Oh, speaking of, Sachi says looks like his hat changes color too. Also, Brian, can you zoom in on that? Go back. All right. Can you zoom in on the red one on the left?
His cat colors too.
Why is his name on the hat? It's like Tony the Tiger having Tony on his bandana. Charlie was never on his hat. And now
Charlie never had that on his hat, did he?
No, I never saw his name on
I
the
don't
hat.
think he did. No, actually, there's one without his name on it. Look, on the right, the top two to the right. See him?
Well, yeah,
No
but
name on there.
those are people's art. That's
wait,
art.
and this pop. Just zoom in on the pop one. The one on the right-hand corner in the bottom. See what it says there. See right there, Brian?
Officially, according to the pop doll, officially Charlie's on the hat.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Never had that name on there, guys.
Wow.
There's your white. There's more white, which is good because that's what I remember. Solid white albacore tuna. Hey, speaking of tuna, guys, if you're a tuna lover, supposedly Subway, tuna is not real no more. I don't understand how can you have fake tuna.
Oh, I've heard that. Are you talking about it's a different fish?
I don't know what it is. I don't even have to bring up the article, Brian.
Okay, so you don't have to bring up the article.
All right,
Adam Ruins Everything is a television show on True TV. And a couple of years ago, they made an episode how salmon isn't really salmon. When you order salmon at a restaurant, it's really like, I don't remember what it is, like rainbow trout or something like that. Because we deplete the populations and they have to let the populations grow again. And they're substituting fish. So tuna
What kind of tuna are you
really tuna.
if you're not getting real tuna?
Right, you're eating something else.
Oh, really?
It's not really tuna fish.
It's still fish. It's just not tuna.
It's just not tuna. I
Well,
haven't had a tuna fish from them in a few years anyway. It's
Thank
been a
you.
few
I
years.
already have an answer in the chat. Eddie Von
What?
Keen says Carrie.
Oh, good guess, Edward Von King. Yay.
Anyone else? What is this the character's name?
Oh,
Dr.
he knows
Black
that one.
Weaver.
you know what they say, right?
What?
You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish.
Oh my God.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my
Dad
God,
joke.
Brian. Yeah.
The
That's
dad
fine.
jokes are back. Anyone else watch ER? It was on for so many years, 15 years.
Oh my God.
And it's been on in syndication ever since.
So we're talking about Dr. Blank Weaver.
Uh-huh. I'm so upset by this change. And I think Eddie Von Keen is going to be upset because he came right out with that answer. So he must have watched ER. He knows this answer like I knew this answer.
What was his answer?
Carrie, like I remember. We're not getting answers tonight, so you can just go on.
Okay, so Dr. Carey, and he said Carie, correct?
That is, yes. And go to the next slide and you'll see that's exactly what I remember.
He was Carrie in my past.
She was Carrie.
It was pronounced Carrie, right?
Yes.
So now it's Carrie.
It's Carrie. No way. No way was her name Carrie. It was Carrie. You'd hear them say Carrie, 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 not Carrie. No, that's wrong. And I'm sorry ahead of time for the amount of residue because there's so much. I'm sorry. There's so much residue.
Now, I didn't really watch this show, so I can't really say. What about you, Teresa? What did you watch this show?
No, I'm sorry. I never watched it, so I can't comment on this. Sorry.
You weren't
Hey,
into
Adam.
You mean you weren't into George Clooney or anything?
No. I watched him when he was on Roseanne.
Yeah, that's right. He was at Roseanne's sister's job. He worked there.
He was the boss.
Yep.
Guys,
Boy, he looked kind of hot.
there's books, there's magazines, there's articles. There's so much stuff that say Carrie.
Dr. Carrie Weaver.
But not only that, you're going to see coming up, there's an interview with Carter. And he says her name is Carrie in the interview. He works with her. It's his coworker. He doesn't know her character's name. So,
Kenneth Carter, right there. Your character reminds me of what? Carrie Weaver.
well, no, Kenneth Carter is that's different. This is a different one. This is Megan Mullally. She guest starred on ER, and she did a TV series called Children's Hospital, and her character on Children's Hospital was modeled after Dr. Carrie Weaver. So here's Entertainment Weekly calling her Carrie. Yes, George Clooney was also on The Facts of Life, yes, when he was younger. When they had that weird store.
Yeah, well, you gotta ask yourself, why did they do this? Why are all these magazine and article writers getting it all wrong? It seemed like they would have gotten it right from looking it up. They would have looked it up. They wouldn't have misspelled it because it would have to go through an editor. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
Exactly,
before they get published, they have to be edited.
Yep. Hi, Adam Bockwich.
Hey, Adam. Remember when Carrie Weaver came out as a blank? You know, the writers gave her a lover.
Named
Okay,
Sandy.
yep. That is so weird that her name changed.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's so much residue. I mean, they got Mekhi Phifer right, but not Carrie Weaver. That's just the top of the article, and that's the bottom where Carrie is at.
Carrie Weaver again. So yeah, again,
I can hear the difference between Carrie and Kerry, though. I can hear the difference.
I had a cousin named Carrie, and we never called her Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wrong, you know. I mean, was she like a British character? Maybe did they?
No.
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 Okay, because you know sometimes it sounds different in a different dialect.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
So that's
Great. We have more Emmys to share. So you want us to talk about Fred?
Fred.
Have we already talked about Fred?
Fred who?
No, I don't think so. I think you can cover Fred. Go ahead.
Who? What about who's Fred?
Fred, this is going to be a trial run, just to see what everybody thinks, because Fred has changed for me, but I don't know if it's changed for other people.
Which Fred are we talking about here? Are we talking about Fred Flintstone?
Yeah, which Fred?
Fred Jones.
No. We're talking about Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Fred. Freddie.
Fred has changed a lot for me. Or Fred has changed for me, but I'm having a dual memory. So I'd love to know what everyone else remembers about Fred's tie.
Yeah.
So this is one you found, Sandy?
Yes.
Fred's tie and Scooby-Doo. Again, what color is it? And you want to ask this question here, Sandy?
Sure. So, all right. You're going to answer with a color, and then you're going to say what you remember for his tie. Do you remember it tucked in and large, which is 1A? 1B is large and out. 2A is tucked in and small. And 2B is out and small. If you could just zoom in on the graphic part, that way they can see it.
Yeah, so which one is it?
So color and then 1A, 1B, 2A, or 2B. What do you remember?
Let's try to get some votes in the chat, guys. That way we can move on to the next graphic.
So Adam Bachwich remembers red and 2A. Eddie Von Keen says 2A. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. I'm going to be doing this on Mandela Monday now. And I'm having a dual memory. And Saji remembers 2A. No way. Well, I'm going to tell you, Saji, that Hebrew remembers 2B.
And don't be offended if you were. It's not even 2B now. What is it?
No, it's 1B. It's 1B. It's large.
It's always been 1B.
Absolutely ridiculous. So I have a memory of 1A, 2A, everything but how it is now. I can concede to it being out and small, but it was tucked in my past.
Yeah, there's another Emmy in Scooby Doo. Well, I mean, actually, there's several. The logo on the side of the van has changed, where now the letters are merged. Mm-hmm. And also, I remember Shaggy having an Adam's apple.
Yeah, he did.
I remember the Adam's apple too, Brian. I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
know.
So the interesting part is only one answer on the color. It is orange. Some people remember red. And what's interesting is the movie has it tucked in and red.
Yeah. Well, even the cartoon has it tucked in.
Yeah, the cartoon from the 90s when they were kids has it tucked in. And this is what I remember. I don't remember that tie that looks like Donald, like he stole Donald Duck's tie. But a lot of people remember red. And there's even a doll with red.
It could have been red. Look at the keychain.
Now I remember orange, but I can see red. I can see
Yeah, I
red.
remember orange too. That looks like that middle one on the left kind of looks like a Family Guy one.
Yeah.
Is that a Family Guy?
No, that's a new Scooby Doo cartoon.
Oh really? Oh.
It is, yeah. There's a new Scooby Doo cartoon.
Well, if you
But
notice,
look how
the
large they have this tie. It's ridiculous.
I know, but they have the Adam's apple correct.
Yeah, they do. Now the bottom one is someone's artwork.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back.
Maybe it's the middle one. One of them is artwork, and one of them is the new cartoon. All right, so this is. We're just looking at how large they've drawn this tie. It's kind of ridiculous. The top right is the actual show.
It's called an ascot. What he's wearing. Now, how are ascots worn? Like honestly, how are they worn?
They're usually right around the neck, so tied and very small, not huge like a scarf.
Yeah, it looks weird.
It was never that large. So I can concede that people remember it out, but no one in the chat did. But I can concede that it was out, but not that it was this large.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, and you guys see the merging of the letters. Yeah, on the
The
wall.
mystery machine. Look at the
Yeah,
mystery machine.
yeah, the mystery machine. The letters are R and Y are merged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's a couple of like there's a toy and then there's somebody's costume. These are not
Yes,
residues. Like, these are the way it is now. You're showing that, right?
yeah. This is smaller, like a smaller ascot.
Yeah, I can conceive a smaller ascot.
In case anyone remembered 2B, but everyone remembered 2A, so that's good. All right, so this is tucked in. So when they have them in period clothes, it's tucked in. The old cartoon tucked in. People drawing them in different scenarios. It's always tucked in.
Yep, that's residues.
Yeah.
Teresa, which one do you want me to cover?
Hi, April. Hi, Prop.
I don't know.
Let's see.
What's there, Brian?
Okay, we have these bugs. They're called zombie ants.
Yeah, them. Yeah. That's brand new, Brian.
I'd have to look that up, Betty Von Keen. I'm not sure.
I propagate the light.
No, the light. Yeah.
No, this light. Now, yeah, I know. All right, so Teresa, you want to talk about your nasty find?
Yeah, they're nasty. In the past, zombie ants were discovered in the Emmy community. But now there's something else. Get this, guys. You ready? Next, Brian.
Yep.
Now we have a fungus. What's that word? I can't read that. I can't say that word.
Ophiocordyceps unilateralis.
Yeah, what she said. That
Uh,
turns insects into zombies. And it looks disgusting. I want you guys to see what this fungus does to animals. Watch this.
No, insects, not animals.
All
Please,
right,
God,
Brian.
no. Insects, not animals.
Insects. Wait till you see what it does to them. Okay, that is the fungus seems to not discriminate to one species like the ant. Many insects can be affected, can spread it to other insects. So you're going to see more very bizarre looking insects that were affected by this.
what happens to them when they get infected by the fungus?
They turn
They
into
die,
zombies. Look at
and the
them.
fungus controls their movements.
Wow.
Yes, it's not. It's kind of like something taking over your body and you have no control over it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's the
So
fungus. Look
gross,
at.
I can't even.
I know, Sandy. Don't look.
All right. That
Thank
was,
you.
that was a good find.
Thank you. I was pretty grossed out by it, and so was Sandy. Thank you for doing the graphics, Sandy. I know you had a hard time stomaching yourself to do these, but thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, we talked about
All
some
right.
last time. Let's talk about gardens, right? Uh, now, are people going to be affected by this one, Sandy?
Which one? I'm
The
sorry.
garden.
There's noise in the background, like a TV or something. I'm having trouble hearing you.
Not
What did you
me.
say?
Mine's not mine.
It's not me. I mean, I have a fan running in the background.
It's not me. Mine's on mute, Sandy. My TV.
Scrappy Dappy's here, guys.
Hey, Scrap.
So, what are the city gardens called? Botanical, or both?
Ah, yes. So, guys, yeah, which one do you remember for the gardens in cities? Do you remember botanical gardens, or do you remember both? Eddie Von Keen says botanical.
I remember botanical.
Okay, anyone else? Come on, guys. We need some lurkers to start answering. Scrappy says botanical.
Did that change?
Well, wait, just wait.
Oh, sorry.
So, Adam, I was waiting for this. Adam Bachwich says maybe both. Honest Hunter Hyden says botanical. So you can go to the next one. At least we have a both. Okay,
Right.
so the word botanic is not in my vocabulary. It never existed in my past. They were always gardens or botanical gardens. So, like, for example, in Philadelphia, we have Longwood Gardens. So just gardens is okay. But I know about many botanical gardens, like the Norfolk Botanical Gardens. But I found this change while helping Curiouser find directions, and I noticed that the Denver Botanical Gardens was now botanic.
Really?
It's not just Denver, though. So the next slide is, and then I noticed that so many gardens were now botanic. There's actually more botanic gardens than there are botanical. I've never heard of botanic in my life.
Botanic garden doesn't make sense.
It's worldwide. So here's some botanical gardens. Oh, wait, that's strange. Queens shouldn't be there. It says botanical. So the rest are all botanic gardens. That Queens one shouldn't be there.
Memphis Botanic Garden.
United States Botanic
Yeah,
Garden.
a lot of people like to get married at these kind of places.
Yeah. Well, some of the residue is going to be because of that.
We had it in Florida, guys.
Aw, thank you, Eiffel. Says, I love the Mandela effect. I really enjoy watching this. So
Oh
here's
yeah,
his
it's great.
residue.
Like Tom Hefner, our birthday boy today. Like he would always
Tom
say,
Hefner?
the Mandela Effect is the greatest show on earth.
The greatest show on earth.
That's what he usually says. Tom Hefner.
Yep.
That's his quote.
That's a good quote.
Tom, if you're watching this, we love you, buddy. We love you, brother.
Oh, in the bottom right. Can you go to the bottom right really quick? Zoom in on that one. Go back. The last one.
Oh,
That's residue for. Oh, you have to
I
go
want
back
to.
two.
Okay.
That one. That is residue for Denver Botanical Gardens, which is now Botanic.
Botanical Gardens.
Yeah, this is all residue now.
Oh, did you
Of
find
what
one
I
for
remember.
me? Thank you. You found one for me, didn't you?
Huh?
You found one for me.
Yeah, Huntsville? Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mine
Yours is good. Yours has not changed.
has not changed.
That's interesting, Ode White. Very interesting. Yes, Digital Scribe. Yes. Today is his birthday.
Where is he, guys? Anybody know where Thomas? You didn't invite him on, Brian.
Let me see
Well,
if I can get
Curiouser was supposed to be here. She's not in the background, is she?
I'm gonna try to get
Curiouser, if you're listening, come on in. Did you send her a link, Sandy? Brian?
Thanks, Scrappy. I did send her a link.
Okay. You think she's home? Maybe.
I'm sorry, Teresa.
You think she's home yet? Oh!
You are all robotic.
Well,
She should be home.
here.
Oh, there she is.
You didn't expect
Driving
to
me
get
crazy.
someone.
You guys were talking about me, and I was like, "Let me in, let me in." I was thinking,
Everyone, welcome to
"Hi, everyone.
Welcome.
Glad to
Special
be
guest.
here. Thank you for inviting me."
Brian, you want to go over what we talked about? Curious for an update? We went over.
Huh?
Brian, Sandy, do you want to tell her what we already spoke about?
Yeah, I
She
heard.
was in the back. She was backstage. She heard.
Yeah.
No, all of it?
Well, the mind blowing. That one blows my mind. Botanical Gardens with an S, and Gardens with an S to Botanic Gardens. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And then they'll put Botanical Garden instead of Botanical Gardens with an S.
Yeah.
If they ever put that. It's just Botanic. Oh my god. Can't believe it. It's a recent change too. Huh?
We showed Freddy from Scooby Doo, and everyone remembered it tucked in like I did.
Right, good. Yes.
What else did you show, Sandy? My bugs, my zombie bugs.
I'm curious. I'm curious. Have you found any Emmys recently?
Yes, I have. In fact, if you want, I have to hold it. Have I found any Emmy? I can share some. It's just that give me a couple minutes and I will. Oh, can I share some?
Yeah, we'll do it while you get ready. We'll do another folder, and then you can.
Okay, that sounds good.
Right?
Yes, yeah, that's perfect.
Brian, pick another folder while she gets ready.
Oh, hang on a second. We got Tom Hefner on the line.
Curious, Carissa, that's the birthday boy he's talking to.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
The birthday
Tom
boy.
Hefner's birthday is today.
Yeah, I
calling
don't post, guys. I
Oh.
want to forget.
Tom Hefner again is digital scribe. Thank you, Adam Bachwich, for reminding us to say that.
How was your day, Carissa?
Tiring.
No,
A huge work day. So I'm glad to be home, though.
me too.
At least your internet's back up. That's good.
I was trying to get in on my phone and it wouldn't work, so I was having a heck of a time. It kept saying that my mic and cam is blocked. So maybe you can show me how that works, because I know I've done it before, and
We have to reset it. It's okay.
yeah.
Tom should be joining us here in just a second. We want to give him a good.
Did you sing happy birthday to him, or will you get a copyright?
I don't know. It just depends. Depends on how sweet our voices sound, I guess.
Oh, that's not good.
All right.
I don't
Well,
know.
while we're waiting, do you want to do a folder while Curiouser gets her stuff together?
Yeah. What other folders are we missing right now to cover, Sandy?
I don't know. You can just cover something that looks interesting to you.
Sure. Is it okay if I go back a little ways?
Yeah, go right ahead. If you want to do Bam Bam again, you can do that one again. There's also
Roger.
you can do the idiom with
I can't believe
Tom
we've
Hanks and
covered
his
so
son.
many effects. What? We've covered so many effects.
Oh, I know. I just did a show. Was it last night that we did a show on my channel? Was that last night? I think so. And I covered older MEs because people miss them. They don't always catch our shows. So I did a rewind with Curiouser and Teresa if you guys want to go check it out.
Hey, I can add some residue to the botanic gardens thing
Okay.
right now.
That's fine. Here, sir.
Okay, can you share screen? Oh, let's see how do I do this? Okay, here we go. I'm ready. Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Here's there's just a few of them with the residue, since you were just talking about this. This is Brooklyn. Yes, I just wanted to show that it was Brooklyn Botanic Garden, and then past that. Okay, yeah, here it says Botanical Garden. I guess that's not with a, Gardens is not with an S, so that wouldn't really. Oh, here it is, Denver Botanical Gardens with an S.
There, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Denver Botanical. No, that's not it. Where is it?
Hey, here, sir. Hey, Tom Hefner has joined us. Digital Scribe. He's here.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Tom.
Welcome. Happy birthday.
Birthday, Tom.
Thank you very much.
Birthday.
Thank you. Awesome, man. So what are we talking about now, Harry? UFO?
My screen
Okay.
paused. Oh gosh, I'm like, why can't I see anything? My screen is paused.
We're talking about the Mandela effect related to botanic or botanical gardens. So we're actually seeing more versions of botanic instead of botanical. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Look at this one. Sandy, Brooklyn Botanical Gardens.
Yep, I actually had that logo in the thing, so it's good to see it in a paper. No, I'm saying it's great to see it in a paper too.
Okay.
See, botanical is still there. It's not like it's gone. It's just that botanic is the most common now. And a lot of the ones that we remember being botanical are now botanic.
Whoa.
And I don't even know that as a word. That was never a word.
Well, Tom, what about where you're from? In Orlando, down there in Orlando, do they have a botanical or botanic gardens?
I'm not really sure. I just don't really remember. You still can't hear me?
Can anybody hear Tom?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Hear me? Okay.
I'm not going to leave and come back. It messes everything up. I just won't be able to hear Tom. So if I interrupt him, I'm really sorry.
Oh, that's okay. But the rest of you guys can hear me, right?
Can the chat hear Tom?
They probably can. It's an iOS thing. You can't add people sometimes.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't work. Why don't you try removing me from the stream and putting me back in, Brian?
Hold that image a second, Cursor. Tom, do you recall this ever in existence? What is that? Is it Android? The first Android?
Yeah, this is the first. Look at this. The first programmed Android in the world, invented in the time of, however you say this, Ludovic something in 1773, from the Swiss watchman Pierre Jacques. He is called the typing boy. The boy on drag at first looks like a toy. It is a small puppet made of wood and porcelain head. The boy is a bosono and holds a feather in his hand. Inside the doll, however, it is a real miracle of engineering thought. 6,000 moving parts bring a rideable mechanism into operation. This is practically a typewriter. I have never heard of this. It's amazing. The writing boy is the first automated calligraph in the world, made of 20 months of hard work by Pierre Jacques Doctor. The first thing that the boy wrote is, "My inventor is Pierre Jacques Doctor." The presentation takes place in Paris, 1774. This was became a sensation in the art of King Ludo. And this is crazy. No, who the heck has ever heard of this?
It's ahead of its time, just like a lot of these.
Brian, try removing me from the stream and then putting me back in to see if I can hear Tom.
You can't leave and come back? I'll remove you, okay, and then just come back in. What about now? Tom?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I need him to talk.
Hey, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3.
No, I still can't hear him. I'm going to have to leave.
Wow.
All right, I'll leave and come back.
I can hear him. I can hear him.
Yeah, everybody.
Tom, so what's new?
Not much is going on. Just the same old stuff. It's a different day, though, you know. Life is good. You know, except for a lot more of these wonderful Mandela effects, you know. They just keep coming, you know. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was telling people your famous quote, like, what's your quote that you have?
Oh, the Mandela effect, the greatest show on earth, man.
The greatest show on earth, exactly.
Yep.
I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me now? Great.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you very much.
You know what else we celebrated a couple days ago, or maybe it was yesterday or something? It was the Challenger. The
explosion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And I remember watching it on a little TV in the kitchen there when it first exploded there. And you know, I guess all you guys saw where they found actually the real people today where they're older, you know, because they're so identical. You can't, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Challenger.
That's weird. It's weird.
I mean, they have pictures. I gotta pull that up. They have like pictures of them as they're older. You know. I mean,
Yeah.
has anybody really? I'm sure you guys investigate that. Well, what do you think about that? Because yeah, there you go, Brian. There's the original, but pull up the pictures of them today, if you can find those.
Let me see.
Put it like Challenger crew survivors or something.
Some of the crew were alive and at least barely conscious after the breakup, as 3 of the 4 recovered personal egress air packs. So they're called PEEPs on the flight deck were found to have been activated. So some of them were actually alive after the explosion happened.
I covered this last year. I don't remember that at all. They all died instantly in my past.
Yeah, I'd never heard of them. So you mean they actually recovered a couple of them bodies or something, or were they alive?
They were alive and they passed away on Earth in the water. Apparently, I don't recall that at all.
But did you see them being older and still around?
Let me see. I have a folder about this. Hold on one second. I have a folder. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'll pull.
Because the detail, here we go. Brian, I'm going to send you a link to the folder. It's short and sweet, but it might have information. Like it might have the information to people. Here you go, Messenger. Here's a link to the folder. It'll take you right to it. So you have to search for it.
Okay. Thanks, Sandy.
No problem. I just touched on it, but it gives little quotes about it. They died from asphyxiation or drowning. I can't remember which one.
And this was February 27th, 2020. Wow. That's how long ago.
A while ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Rena.
Hi,
Rena.
Rena. Tom, that's your other daughter.
Yeah, where's my daughter?
Hey, Rena.
Yeah, put her on, Brian. Hook her in.
Bring Rena in.
Yeah, reeling Rena.
Rena, come on in.
I'll see if I can get her to come in here for just a few minutes. We probably got about 15 more minutes of the show.
No.
I'll send it to her.
Okay, yeah, send her the link. Would you, Sandy?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. How were the astronauts aboard the Challenger killed? 1 from the shuttle explosion, 2 from asphyxiation, 3 from drowning, 4 burns, or 5 a combination of 2 through 4.
What was it?
So the astronauts did not die instantly. It's likely the crew survived the initial breakup of the shuttle, but lost consciousness due to cabin pressure and probably died due to oxygen deficiency. What killed the Challenger astronauts? It happened on January 28, 1986. The Space Shuttle Challenger exploded 73 seconds after blasting off from Florida's Kennedy Space Center, killing all 7 astronauts on board, including New Hampshire educator Krista McAuliffe, a civilian who had been selected to fly NASA's Teacher in Space program.
So that's residue of them being killed instantly. What killed them? The explosion.
Brian, share my screen.
Okay.
Yeah, here I got the astronauts who are been alive for years. This is the thing. You know,
can you zoom in on that left side of the screen there?
Yeah, I'm trying. Let me just move it around. This help?
Should you make it larger?
I'll tell you what. Let me download the image and then put it out. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if that's showing what they would have looked like. Maybe, I don't know.
They said they're still alive according to this thing. You know. Here, let me get a bigger screen now. Now I can blow it up. Hold on. Okay, can you see that now?
There you go, Tom.
Yeah. See, this is the original astronauts on the left-hand side, and this is them, the older version. You know.
That's pretty crazy.
Where did those pictures come from? The ones on the right. Who got those pictures?
They're all over the internet. That's what I'm saying. I seen this like a year or two ago, and like I thought, well, how could this be? You know, was it I don't know, like a quantum effect or?
That's the thing is, where did they come from?
Well, they did a history. Some of these people had actually the same name. Here, let me let's go find one of them. You know, I went to the pictures, but let me go to the Google where it has the sites here. Oh wait, see this one right here. Let me try to find some information about it. These are just pictures, but let me find the information.
And what caused the explosion again? It was actually some O-rings.
Yeah, O-rings were like shot and leaked, and here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. See this right here, Judith Resnick?
Yeah.
See, she's a professor now at some university. See, here's another one. I know it's kind of small.
How about the guy with the white hair? He's playing you can see that plain as day.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
There we go. Yeah, professor. See, he's a professor of whatever university.
So I wonder if they really did.
Oh, here's another guy.
You know, is that evidence of them surviving? In other words,
look, see Richard Scobie. Okay, it's see that's all. I mean, I really like to know if this is fact or fiction or if it's a Mandela effect. That's like three things we could choose from. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This is so puzzling. I mean, what you want to do is just look at these people, see if they're really real out on the internet.
Somebody said, look at his right eye, and even matches that picture there. Look at his right eye.
Right
Thank
here,
you,
right?
everyone. Good idea. Look at the right eyes; they're matching.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
that's trippy, man. That's like really trippy. Sorry, Rena. I wish you could stay.
yeah, you could stop sharing there now.
Beyond.
I've been muted this whole time. I've been talking. I'm so sorry. I've been muted.
That's okay. It happens. So, Tom,
You're unmuted.
Tom, anything going on new for you in the Mandela Effect world?
No, not really. I mean, I just get it all from you guys, man. Like Rena and you guys, where you come out with some new stuff. You know, I don't know about till you guys bring it to light.
Well, I have one to ask everyone since we're all here. Okay, so Night at the Roxbury, or I mean, A Night at the Roxbury is what it was called, or something like that. So,
it was night at the Roxbury. Just night.
Okay, the guy with the tattoo on his face. The guy in our community. What's his name again? In the Mandela Effect community? Evan Powers.
Yeah.
Yes, Evan Powers came up. I saw he had a recent video about a night at the Roxbury, and so he asked the audience, "Is it what color were their necklaces when they went out to the club?" The two,
Gold.
the two guys, Will Ferrell and the other guy.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I'm trying to remember
What color was their necklaces?
You got a picture? Show it to me, and I'll see if
No,
it's.
I can't do that because it'll give it away, Tom. As much as I'd love to. So, are they silver or are the necklaces gold?
Gold.
I'm saying gold. I'm going to go with gold for 200.
Without looking, everyone, I need you to post in the chat what you remember. Tom says gold.
Gold for 200.
Teresa, what do you remember? Do you remember the night at the Roxbury?
Yes.
What color were their necklaces?
Gold, because they were into the bling bling.
What about you, Sandy?
Gold.
Curiouser?
Gold.
Do we have any for silver? Going once, going twice.
I'll go with the gold.
Well, apparently there were always silver in this reality, in this timeline, or what?
Wow.
Not my past.
I'm going to pull up a picture right now so you can see. But there's residue with their costumes. Like if you look like if you're trying to dress up like them, all the costumes have gold chains. It's weird.
Brian, who found that one?
Evan Powers was talking about it on his one of his videos.
Man.
It was on one of his videos recently.
All right. Okay.
I'm trying to find one where they're both together with the necklaces. Here we go. And you guys tell me if, because some of you out there have better eyes than me. Tell me what color these look like to you. Does that look like gold to you?
Oh, it looks silver. Oh my God. No. It was gold.
I just went to my folder when I covered the name change.
Right.
In June. None of them have gold. It's crazy.
Wait, which one?
I covered the name change. The movie was Night at the Roxbury, and now it's A Night at the Roxbury. And all of my residue for the name change, they have silver.
Yeah, I'll pull it. It's wow. No, that silver does not look right. That was gold. I remember that was gold.
Yeah, it was gold, 100%, right?
Oh.
And I'm here. I'm looking at all these images.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that chain is something you can always remember,
Yeah.
And we all agree on the same thing too,
There's a
wow.
I guess a sketch of them. Look at that silver bling. It's not gold.
No, definitely not.
Anyway, so that's about the newest one that I have for the week. Gree Jams says, "Does anyone remember the Little Dipper being upside down?" Did we lose? I think we lost Tom.
No.
Oh, there we go. He's back. Hey,
yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Let's see. Does anyone remember the Little Dipper being upside down? Says Bree Jams. I don't know about that one. What do you guys think?
I can't see stars, so I'm out.
I'm not sure about that one.
Let's show it again.
Does anyone remember the Little Dipper being upside down?
Upside down? No.
No.
Big Dipper, little. Was it? Did they were? Big Dipper wasn't upside down, right? I'm gonna look it up myself.
Can I just say, I remember
Guys, I'll be
seeing.
right back, okay? Be right back.
Hello?
Would you say curious, sir?
Yeah, I remember having seen where I used to live. I had a perfect view of the sky and the stars. I remember having seen the Little Dipper there ever so often, and I remember for years always seeing it, and it just stopped. I never saw it again. I was like, where the heck is the Little Dipper? And this all happened at the same time the Mandela effect happened. I never saw it again.
I remember one dipper poured. It's like it was pouring water from one to the other. So it is kind of weird that it's upside down.
Yeah, they've changed. Both of them. I think the Little Dipper and the Big Dipper have changed. Yeah.
That is weird. That's a good one. Great find.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Dean Johnson says Zoe or Zooey Deschanel. Her name changed for me.
We covered. Yeah, we have a folder on that if you want to flip the residue.
I'm trying to remember. I think we covered that last time, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we covered that. But yeah, to me it was always Zoe, not Zooey.
Yeah, Zoe for me too. And the show she was on was The New Girl, and now it's just New Girl. The is gone.
Yeah, it was The New Girl.
Wow.
Now it's just New Girl.
Really?
Yeah. When did I cover that? Hold on. I can't see. It just says LME3. Let me see if I get a date.
Wow.
It says 1 year ago. It doesn't give me a date.
Well, here I saw some residue right here. It says The New Girl Season 7. There's a whole bunch of residue there saying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. Here, I'm tripping. No, I want to tell you something. I'm tripping. I actually read it. I'm really tripping out. I actually read The New Girl. And then the second glance, it says New Girl. That's crazy.
Yeah. Brian, you want to show this image on the screen?
Wow. It just had The New Girl just a second ago and like flipped right before my eyes, man. That's a trip.
I hate it when that happens.
I was gonna tell you, oh yeah, I found some residue, The New Girl. And also I look at it again. And it just like disappeared. Wow. Wow, that's weird, man.
That's the image from Netflix that I sent you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It was The New Girl.
It's The New Girl. I mean, I just saw that. I mean, you flip through Netflix, you see that, on the bars and stuff. The New Girl. That must have just flipped. I mean, I actually flipped right before my eyes, right? A minute ago.
Oh wow!
It actually said the new girl, and when I looked at it again to look for it again, it just flipped.
What did I miss?
The was gone.
What?
When I was looking at the new girl, it said the new girl. And then when I looked at it again, it said new girl.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I had one of your flips. Remember you told me about Fruit Loops, how that flipped right
Yeah.
before you know? That's
What do you
exactly
remember? Who do you remember though?
what.
The new girl?
What?
What do you remember? New girl or the new girl?
The new girl. I mean, I've seen it on net. You know, you browse through the thumbnail and say the new girl because I always
You know it's new girl?
the new girl. Yeah, because she's a pretty girl. I mean, and then I would just see the new girl. You know.
Wow.
Oh
Did you
yeah,
find that?
that's definite for me, man. That's a 100% and
another one that changed. I'm gonna do a post for later. You know what is the Sandy a fishtail? Sandy.
What'd you say, Teresa? What'd you say?
The a fishtail is now fishtail, right?
A shark tail.
Shark tail. I'm sorry. It was a shark tail, and now it's just shark tail, right, Sandy?
Yes,
Mhm.
and the H has a dorsal fin in it, and I don't remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening. I don't think, if anybody asks, I don't think the Mandela effects are slowing down. I think they're pretty much steady, maybe speeding up a little bit. What do you guys think?
Oh, I agree with you 100%.
What is the chat thing? What is the chat thing? Do you guys think the Mandela effects are speeding up? Do you think they're slowing down, or do you think they're staying the same? I'm just curious. What do you guys feel?
I see them all the time anymore. They're everywhere. They weren't like that before.
No.
It's a disease. It's spreading.
Well, I have another one to ask you guys. It's Goofy and movies. Okay.
Just doing the live show.
You remember the first one was called A Goofy Movie, right? Tell me the name of the second Goofy movie.
There wasn't one in my past.
What do you remember the name of the second Goofy movie?
I don't remember, Brian. Sorry.
Okay, I'll give you two choices. Was it a very goofy movie or was it an extremely goofy movie?
I don't know. Welcome, Dean Johnston, guys. Dean's in the group.
Okay, anyone? Anyone? Well, apparently it's always been an extremely goofy movie now.
Gree Jam says extremely goofy movie.
Yeah. I saw that.
I've never even heard of a sequel. Never.
Yeah, I saw that on a Reddit post. There were 7 comments to that. Let me see what those 7 comments say. And it was posted. Yeah, it was posted by Olafu Buffalo. Says I could swear this was a very goofy movie. Of course, the man-excuse for this one, as Sandy puts it, is that it's the X Games, and that's the whole plot because it's extreme. And it's called extremely because it features extreme sports. You know, with these Emmys, you're always going to have a man-excuse or something, right?
That's a total man-excuse. Total man-excuse.
Sandy, you need to copyright that word. Man-excuse.
Yeah, really.
Sure, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to do that.
Well, I appreciate.
Tom, your bubble
Hey,
is
Brian,
white now.
you missed a new folder.
I did. What did I miss, Sandy?
The coin.
Oh, I thought we talked about that one. My bad. I'm sorry.
Did we?
Oh, we talked about it last week. No? 'Cause
I don't remember. I don't think we covered it on your show. Did we?
well, maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't. Okay. Well, you and I had talked about
Maybe
it on
we
the.
did. I think you're right. We did. We did. We did.
Yeah, we did.
We did. Never mind.
You remember now?
Now I remember.
Green Jam says, does anybody remember a different actor than John Goodman for the second Blues Brothers in Blues Brothers 2000? I don't know that one. Hey, Troy. How you doing, brother? Troy Austin's in the chat.
Welcome.
Hello.
Do you know? Would you believe that they're saying now the Earth is spinning faster?
Oh yeah, I've heard that. I believe it.
Weird.
That could make us feel like time is going faster.
Yeah, and I don't remember all these different moons. Like you have a wolf moon,
Oh, I know it.
a harvest moon. You have.
I'm really sick of all these moons.
I mean, the moon sometimes turns strawberry color. You know.
Yep.
I also don't remember snowstorms being named, but they name snowstorms now.
Yeah, we used to just call them nor'easters.
Mm-hmm. But it's the 9th year of ignoring the meteorological rule book. The Weather Channel recently released this year's list of winter storm names for 2021. This year's names are Abigail, Billy, Constance, Dane, Eartha, Flynn, and it goes on and on and on. I'm seeing if anybody's name is on here. Nathaniel's is the 14th name.
Is there a Teresa?
No, there is not, Teresa. Nope.
No, my feelings are hurt.
No. Winter storm names have been in effect since 2012. Go figure.
Oh, really? Well, that explains it. Is that the Manskuse?
It says since the 2012-2013 winter season.
What's up?
Are you just gonna allow Tiffany to just like kick me out my room?
No, listen.
What is going on?
Alicia, you want to spend the night? I just deep cleaned Dave's whole room. Okay? He is single. I asked him to let them have his bed for the night.
Brian, you want to mute for a minute?
Brian,
Okay, I did.
okay.
We're gonna have to go ahead and cut it short because it's getting kind of late, and we wanted to wish Tom a happy birthday. That was the main thing tonight, and also bring him on the show. So I'm glad he got to come on for a little while. And curious, sir, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, I think that's it. I think I'm done now. Thanks for asking. Yeah.
And you have a subscription to newspapers.com, don't you?
No.
No. You. I thought maybe you had a newspapers.com.
Dan does.
I know. What I do is I go to the Google Archives newspapers. It shows you everything in the past.
What is that again? Google what?
It's really, you should check it out. You can find out the residue there.
Curious, can you send me a link?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you. Don't forget.
Okay.
Anyways, what about you, Teresa? Do you have anything, any other effects to bring or anything right now?
No, not really.
We covered everything. We're good.
I think we did. We got all of our bases covered, and we sure appreciate you guys for coming. Please join us again next week for another great show. We'll have plenty more Emmys, I'm sure, to talk about. And if you'd like to get a message out to us for the next show, say you come across an ME, you're always welcome to bring it on the show to mention it in the chat. I have good eyes on our chat. The rest of the gang has eyes on the chat. We'll present it for you. So again, we bring yourself and bring your friends on to the show. We'd be happy to have you. Okay. Well, we'll see you next week, guys. Have a great Mandela Effect week, and God bless.
Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Great show, you guys.
Good night.
Good night.